We are going to talk about the neutralization reaction. It is a reaction between acid and base to give you salt and water. Actually, it is a type of a double decomposition reaction only, and in this case we are always going to get the soluble salt. Now these neutralization reaction can be further categorized on the basis of the reactant used. One is by using a soluble base and the other one is by using an insoluble base. In both the cases we are going to get the soluble salt. In the soluble base we have only few examples here. One is NaOH, potassium hydroxide, and then ammonium hydroxide. You can use sulfuric acid, you can use nitric acid, you can use any hydrochloric acid. So Na is this will be NaOH plus HCl gives you NaCl plus H2O. With KOH, let us take sulfuric acid, H2SO4. You get K2SO4 plus H2O, 2KOH. NH4OH, again we can take HCl. We get NH4Cl plus H2O. You can take some other acids also and you can use different type of combination, but in all the cases you are getting the salt which are soluble in nature. Now insoluble base, we can very common example is lead oxide or even lead hydroxide. Bases are generally the oxides or the hydroxides of metal. So lead hydroxide, now with lead you have to be very careful. You cannot produce lead sulfate or lead chloride by this method, because lead chloride and lead sulfates are insoluble salts. So once the reaction happens initially, further reaction will come to stop. So here you have to be careful. You have to take only nitric acid. So if you are taking the insoluble base as lead, then you take only nitric acid, that is PbNO3 whole twice, that is the soluble salt you are going to get, and then you get water. You need to balance this. I think it is balanced now. Similarly, lead hydroxide also, if you take PbOH whole twice, you again take HNO3, you get PbNO3 whole twice plus H2O. I need to balance this again. This is balanced now. So if you take copper oxide, again an insoluble base, you can use sulfuric acid, HCl, anything for this. But for lead you have to be careful, use only nitric acid. So this is the kind of neutralization reaction, two types, soluble by using soluble base and the other one by using insoluble base. And we use where we use soluble base, we have one name also given. You'll be dealing with this later on. It is titration reactions. When you use a soluble base, it is a titration reaction, and insoluble base it is just the neutralization reaction. Now these neutralization reaction have the practical part also. Practical chemistry are not talking about. The practically, like those different types of medicines are available. These bases are used to cure acidity in the stomach. We have acids in HCl, hydrochloric acid in the stomach, and sometimes a lot of acid is produced in the body, so people suffer with the problem of acidity. So the medicine that is given to them is basically a base, that is magnesium hydroxide, MgOH whole twice. Those medicines contain this particular thing, and what happened, this being a base neutralizes the effect of the acid in the stomach and cures that. Similarly, when this bee bites you, you put some kind of lime water. Lime water means that's calcium hydroxide, the chuna we call that in Hindi, or we can use sodium bicarbonate, which is basic in nature, because that sting of the bee contains the acid in it. You apply something basic on it, it neutralizes the effect, and less of you get less of this tingling or the biting sensation out of that.